we can all agree that we have a very old school mentality about it. They are salesy, they are just meant for you to get a sale. It's all dialogue versus script. Let's dive in and see what it means. Now, if you are hearing the term script, you're most likely a real estate agent that is already cringing at the word itself. Script. What does script mean? Script for us means we have to sound like a robot and read something verbatim as it is in front of us. That's what most of us think as scripts, right? They get handed to you and there's a sales script that you are following in order for the prospect to end up working with you. The problem? They feel really outdated. So let's talk about that today. My name is Janine Sasso. I am the owner and founder of the Hyperlocal Agent. And if you have not joined our Facebook group, I would love for you to join us right there. Now, when it comes to scripts, we can all agree that we have a very old school mentality about it. They are salesy, they are just meant for you to get a sale. It's all about the sale, it's not about the prospect. And that's where things start to go pretty wrong. Now, while scripts are a decent starting point, let's rename them. My goal is for you to remove the word script out of the vocabulary because it does have this negative feel that us real estate agents associate with a lot of pain, right? Mainly the fear of rejection is in there. So what if I'm going to put a term out here for you that I would like you to start considering. When it comes to real estate, we have one goal. Can you guess what that goal is? Most of you are probably right now saying listing the house and getting an appointment. And those are all great things, but those should not be our goal overall. Our goal is really simple. Our goal as a real estate agent is conversation. We want to make sure we have as many conversations as possible. Now, you can't have a conversation necessarily with a script, but you can have what we call dialogue. You can have dialogue with somebody. Now, if you are saying, oh my gosh, I don't want to do my scripts, great, neither do I. Let's get a dialogue going. And when it comes to dialogue, you can just simply take a phrase that you hear many, many times, right? Can you lower your commission, for example? One of the ones that I just got to listen to, and let's use that one for an example, is, oh, I'm just looking. It's like the typical mentality of somebody walking into a retail store, a salesperson approaching, saying, hi, can I help you find anything? And your initial response as a human being is always, no, I'm good, just looking, in order to brush that person off. And our real estate clients are not much different. So understanding how to, navigate a dialogue into something that's not just shut down, because we want to do what? Keep the conversation going. So let's have that dialogue about somebody that is just looking. That's awesome. This is how I actually ended up buying a house. So be warned, there's a little bit of danger there. So if you are just looking, where would you be ideally looking? Keep the conversation going. My favorite one, oh, I'm just looking. I'm like, oh my gosh, you must love looking at real estate like me. Have you thought about getting your license? Easy pivot to taking the pressure off of buying and potentially turning it into a recruiting lane. Next up, we have something along the lines of, if you're just looking, is that something that you do regularly? Do you browse it at night? Is there anything specific that you love seeing in the house? A style of home? Keep the conversation going, right? Oh, I'm just looking. That's awesome. That's what I do every single day. And there's some really cool houses and some that are not that great. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for? You can just have a normal conversation, asking them, that's awesome. How long have you been living here? Take the conversation completely off of the house itself and bring it back to them. So you have little starting points, and you see the dialogue now can go so many different ways. So if you think about it, this is an easy way for you to just keep a conversation going, right? And you never know where the conversation leads. But making sure you have little starting points that you can then decide, hey, do I want to take it this way? Do I want to take it that way? Do I want to take it a third way? This is really where the magic happens with, well, bullet points. Let's call it bullet points because the word script just got erased from our dictionary. So next time, think about having dialogue with somebody. Maybe call one of your team members and be like, hi, I was just on your website and I was wondering if you can help me with the property at 123 Main Street, and see if they jump into it right away, right? You want to make sure you can have dialogue like that on repeat. Now, the other thing you can think of is actors. Actors get really, really good at memorizing a dialogue, right? So you want to make sure that you can think about it this way, right? Memorize a dialogue in terms of what path are you going to take the conversation. Stand-up comedy is another great one. Everybody that's seen stand-up comedy knows that this is not just go up there and do it. They practice over and over. They have a little suitcase filled with cool little things that they can pull out based on audience suggestions. They built their little tool set, and this is really what we want to do. So think about stand-up comedy, use dialogues, find your bullet points in order to create your conversation path and keep the conversation going. Dialogue versus script. I hope this helps somebody reset their mind and find the right words at the right time. And if you haven't joined us yet inside our Facebook group, make sure you do that, in which we reveal so many more tips also on how to become the go-to neighborhood agent, because this, my friends, is where true freedom can happen.
Hey there, hopefully this was super helpful information. I am wanting to take a quick second and actually let you know about something absolutely amazing that is coming up very, very soon. First off, why listen to me? I am a best-selling author of the book Success with Real Estate Mailers, and I have an awesome invitation for you, absolutely free. I do run a bootcamp once a quarter that I would love to invite you in. This bootcamp is filled with mailer examples, neighbor statistics mailers that are guaranteed to getting results, fun mailers for agents to send and get seller leads. Did you know that actually I sent a mailer and got a listing in 5 days? What do you think? Would you like to send a mailer such as the ones that I am showing you right here that will generate interest and not get discarded in the trash? Mailers like this one is what makes our business run. There's no Facebook ads we're running, no Zillow leads that we're using. Mailers is where it's at, and I hope I get to invite you to the bootcamp, 100% free. Take a peek, check out if it's right. MailerMomBootcamp.com is the URL, and sign up is free, sign up is open, so I hope to see you on the next bootcamp.